Okay guys, this video is not planned at all, so I'm probably going to waffle on and not make sense at some points, and also because I'm quite enraged. And the reason I'm enraged is because I just saw a story on Facebook of a friend of mine, Trish, who is a BBC radio presenter here in Coventry, and the story was about her being racially abused on the streets of Coventry in England, in Britain. It's not okay. It's really not okay. It makes me so angry. This Brexit vote, whichever way you voted, has allowed those that had their nasty little views that were simmering just under the surface, it's allowed them to think that they can be vocal about their nasty, fascist, ignorant views. And we've seen over the last week or so some little things springing up, and the media's covering them, which I don't necessarily think is a good thing as such, because I think perhaps it allows those racists to think, well, it's happening now, innit? This is it. We can kick off and we can tell people to go home. Half the people you tell to go home live here. You morons. You stupid morons. I'm really lucky. I grew up in a household that was free of racism, and I was told you treat people as you find them, wherever they're from, black, white, whatever. It doesn't matter. Wherever they're from, they don't care. Just treat them as you find them. And I've met just as many knobhead white British people as I've met knobhead Asian people, knobhead black people, and just as many good of all cultures and origins and backgrounds. It doesn't matter. We're just people. We're all the same. We've all got the same fears and wants and desires. We are all the same. Why does it bother you so much where people come from? You need to really look inside you and go, why does it bother me this much? But this Brexit vote, Boris, Nigel, and all of his clan, and like I say, whatever side of the argument you're on, they have stirred the pot. They've just been stirring the pot. And it hasn't been just over this, last few months. This has been years of it. Years of stirring the pot of racial hatred. And then they can act surprised now when it starts to kick off. And they can just blame you. They can blame the poor people. They can blame, it's British people. It's what they want. No. The racists and Nigel Farage, they don't speak for me. They don't speak for the good people of Britain. And isn't it interesting how the racists talk about making Britain great again? Wow. Yeah, it's really great to racially abuse people on the street. That's great. Give yourself a slow clap. That's brilliant, that is, isn't it? We have to do something, and it doesn't take attacking these people because they're too stupid, and that's exactly what they want. What it takes is showcasing the best of what Britain really is. Britain is multicultural. This notion of a white Britain, nobody, from any other cultures, are you foolish? Like, seriously, we've been an invaded island and we've invaded places for forever. That's what we are. We are a mixed bag. We're a mixed bag of culture and race and colour and religion, and that's what makes Britain great. What makes Britain great is that, not racism, not fascism, not shouting at good, beautiful people on the street and thinking that's okay. If you don't say anything when you see that, I'm not talking about in a dangerous situation. There's still things you can do. If you don't say something when somebody uses words that are unacceptable in today's world, the P word, the M word, whatever else, if you stand by and you allow that, then you are complicit. Never in my life have I allowed somebody to use racist language around me and just allowed it to pass. I haven't because it's not okay. And maybe those people don't know that it's not okay to say that. And maybe they think this is giving them carte blanche to talk like that. It doesn't. It hasn't. And so we have to, the good people, you and I, we have to go, no. You don't use language like that. No. You're wrong. Let me challenge your views. My grandma's 70 odd years old. She's using Facebook and she's not racist. She understands that the words that she used back in the day, they're not acceptable now, and things have changed. It's not okay. I don't care how old you are. You've got a television. It is not okay to use this kind of language. And you need to stop blaming other people for things that are going on in this world. Brexit isn't, all of this austerity, this everything that's gone on, the worldwide recession that happened, there is a natural shift that happens. Every so many years, there's a natural shift, and it's rubbish, and we are feeling the effect of it. And the poor people in Britain are feeling the effect of it. It's not the black people's fault. It's not the Asian people's fault. It's not the Polish people's fault. You have to understand we are all the same. And we have to, as British people now, we have to stand up and go, no, this is not acceptable. I am not going to put up with this. We're not having this. I'm not going to bring my children up in a society where people get racially abused on the street. And neither should you. And if you feel the same, then comment and let me know. And we've got to do something about this. I don't know. I'm not 100% sure what, but I think showing love and showing the good that comes from all of the different cultures is the way. It's really upset me, and not just because it's my friend, but the things that I've seen over the last few weeks. What are we doing? What are we doing? Just stop. Seriously. That's all I've got to say about it. Message me if you want to chat. Peace.